We stand at a fascinating crossroads in the world of work. The landscape is shifting beneath our feet, and the choices we make today will shape not only our careers, but the very fabric of our lives for years to come. Never before have so many professionals paused to reflect on what truly matters in their work and personal lives. The year 2025 marks a profound reevaluation of what it means to have a successful career. Across industries and generations, people are questioning long-held assumptions about work, fulfillment, and the definition of achievement. The pandemic, technological advances, and shifting social values have all played a role in sparking this collective introspection. For decades, climbing the corporate ladder was the default path to security and status. Promotions, corner offices, and impressive titles were seen as the ultimate rewards for hard work and dedication. The higher you climbed, the more successful you were considered, at least on paper. But now, more professionals are pausing to ask, is this climb truly worth it? Is the relentless pursuit of advancement bringing genuine happiness, or is it leading to burnout and disconnection? These questions are echoing in boardrooms, break rooms, and home offices alike. The traditional markers of success, salary, title, prestige, are being challenged. People are realizing that these external symbols don't always translate to personal satisfaction or a sense of purpose. The old formulas for success are being rewritten, and new priorities are emerging. Many are seeking work that aligns with their values and well-being, not just their bank accounts. Flexibility, mental health, meaningful impact, and time for family and passions are becoming just as important, if not more so, than a big paycheck or a fancy job title. From Gen Z to seasoned professionals, people are making bold choices, leaving high-stress jobs, starting businesses, or pursuing passions that once seemed out of reach. Some are embracing entrepreneurship, while others are opting for simpler, more balanced lives. The courage to step off the beaten path is inspiring a new wave of innovation and self-discovery. The corporate world still offers real advantages, from stability and resources to opportunities for growth and collaboration. For many, it remains a place to learn, connect, and make a difference on a large scale. But its drawbacks are harder to ignore. Long hours, high pressure, and a lack of work-life balance can take a toll on even the most ambitious professionals. The cost of success is being weighed more carefully than ever before. This journey is about redefining ambition and building a meaningful life in our time. As we navigate this era of reevaluation, one thing is clear: the future of work will be shaped by those brave enough to ask what truly matters, and to pursue it with purpose and passion. Despite the shift, millions still see corporate jobs as the smartest path. The biggest draw? Financial stability, a steady paycheck, benefits, and retirement plans. Health insurance, paid time off, and employer-matched retirement accounts provide a safety net that's hard to replicate elsewhere. Corporate roles offer clear career progression, with defined paths and support for professional growth. Training, mentorship, and tuition reimbursement help employees advance. Being part of a large organization means access to networks, resources, and impactful projects. The brand name on your resume can open doors for years to come. For many, the combination of security, benefits, and growth makes corporate life not just safe, but fulfilling. The structure and support are real advantages. For some, the corporate path remains the best fit. But every corporate perk comes with a price, often paid in well-being. Burnout and relentless stress are driving many to reconsider. Technology has blurred the line between work and life, making true rest rare. Long hours and constant pressure lead to work-life imbalance and mental fatigue. Many feel their jobs lack meaning, performing tasks disconnected from real impact. The result? Anxiety, depression, and declining health are on the rise. The Sunday scaries are a symptom of a deeper problem: work dominating life. People are realizing that no paycheck can buy back lost health or time. This stark reality is fueling the movement to seek something better. Shani Hagan, a 56-year-old from the UK, reached her breaking point after decades in the high-pressure world of corporate sales. For years she had been the picture of professional success, always meeting targets, always pushing herself to do more. But behind the polished exterior, the relentless pace was taking a toll. Despite earning a solid salary and holding a respected position, Shani found herself feeling increasingly drained. The constant stress was eroding not just her health, but her happiness and sense of self. She began to notice the small things slipping away: her laughter, her energy, her ability to enjoy life outside the office. The realization grew slowly, over countless late nights and anxious mornings. The money and status weren't worth the constant anxiety. She started to question what she truly valued and whether her career was costing her more than it was giving. In May 2025, after much soul-searching, Shani made a bold decision. She quit her high-paying job and accepted a role in a local factory, even though it meant earning half as much. It was a leap into the unknown, but she knew something had to change. The change was immediate and profound. The anxiety that had haunted her for years seemed to vanish overnight. For the first time in a long while, her time truly became her own. She could breathe, think, and simply be herself. Shani rediscovered the joy of simple hands-on work. She found satisfaction in tasks that let her see tangible results, and she had energy left over at the end of the day for her passions: gardening, painting, and spending time with loved ones. Her relationships flourished, and she reconnected with friends and family she'd barely seen during her corporate years. Shani's story is a powerful reminder that wealth isn't just about money, it's about the quality of our lives and the moments that make us feel alive. She traded status and a corner office for contentment and peace of mind, proving that success is deeply personal. For Shani, true achievement meant waking up excited for the day ahead, not dreading it. Her decision resonates with so many who dream of a less stressful, more meaningful life. It's a story that encourages us all to reflect on what we're sacrificing for our careers, and what we might gain by choosing a different path. Shani's journey shows that it's possible to find fulfillment and happiness in the most unexpected places. Sometimes, stepping away from what's expected leads us to exactly where we belong. In the end, true success is defined by what matters most to you. And for Shani, that meant reclaiming her life, her health, and her happiness. Across the country, a growing number of millennials are rethinking what it means to live a successful life. The traditional corporate grind, once seen as the ultimate path to stability and achievement, is now being questioned by a generation searching for deeper meaning and fulfillment. Many young professionals find themselves wondering if climbing the corporate ladder is truly worth the stress, long hours, and lack of personal time. Take, for example, a young couple from Delhi who made a bold decision. They left behind their high-powered, well-paying jobs in the city to open a small cafe nestled in the tranquil hills. Their story is one of courage, hope, and a willingness to embrace the unknown. In Delhi, their lives were outwardly stable: good salaries, modern apartments, and a predictable routine. But beneath the surface, they felt a growing sense of emptiness. The daily grind left them exhausted, their creativity stifled, and their dreams on hold. The relentless pace of city life offered little time for reflection or genuine connection. They began to dream of something different, a slower, more intentional way of living. They imagined days spent surrounded by nature, building a community, and creating a space where people could gather, share stories, and find comfort. The idea of trading stress for serenity became irresistible. Leaving the city meant giving up financial security, familiar comforts, and the safety net of their established careers. It was a leap into the unknown, filled with both excitement and anxiety, but they knew that if they didn't try, they would always wonder what might have been. The transition was anything but easy. They had to learn everything from scratch: how to brew the perfect cup of coffee, manage a business, and connect with a new community. Money was tight, and uncertainty was a constant companion. There were moments of doubt, and days when giving up seemed tempting. But as they poured their energy into building the cafe, they discovered a new sense of ownership and purpose. Every challenge they overcame made their dream feel more real. The cafe became a reflection of their values and their vision for a meaningful life. Over time, their cafe blossomed into a beloved local spot, a place where travelers and villagers alike could relax, connect, and feel at home. The couple found joy in the friendships they built and the community they nurtured. When asked if it was worth it, their answer is always a resounding yes. They traded financial wealth for autonomy, creativity, and a life filled with meaning. The rewards, though different from their old lives, are richer in ways that truly matter. Their journey has inspired others to question the status quo and consider what it means to pursue passion over prestige. More and more. People are realizing that happiness isn't found in a paycheck, but in the freedom to shape your own story. Sometimes, the richest life is the one you build for yourself, one filled with purpose, connection, and the courage to follow your heart. Gen Z is rewriting the rules of work, prioritizing well-being over tradition. Cindy Moon, 28, had a six-figure marketing job in Australia, but felt empty and overworked. For her, no salary justified misery. In 2025, she quit, betting her life savings on her own skincare business. She put home and marriage plans on hold to pursue autonomy and purpose. Cindy's leap reflects a generational trend. Nearly half of Gen Z would quit jobs that harm their well-being. For her, building something meaningful outweighed financial security. Her story isn't just about entrepreneurship, it's about demanding a career that aligns with your values. Gen Z is choosing fulfillment over the old bargain of paycheck for happiness. They're proving you can define success on your own terms. These inspiring stories come with a reality check. Financial security is a privilege. Shani could downshift because her mortgage was paid off, a rare advantage. Many can't afford to cut their income in half due to debt, family, or other obligations. The ability to leave is often built on savings, a partner's income, or low expenses. Entrepreneurship is even riskier. Cindy risked her entire savings, knowing many fail. The corporate paycheck, for many, is a necessity, not a choice. The conversation must acknowledge these constraints, not romanticize the leap. Leaving corporate life means giving up more than a paycheck. Income becomes unpredictable, creating new stress. You lose benefits, support systems, and the infrastructure of a big company. Suddenly, you're your own HR, IT, and finance department. The built-in social network and daily camaraderie disappear, often replaced by isolation. Career advancement paths vanish. You must carve your own. The freedom is real, but so is the responsibility and uncertainty. The trade-offs are significant and require honest consideration. So, are corporate jobs worth it in 2025? The answer depends on you. The great reevaluation is about intentional choices, not mass resignations. The real question, does your job fit your values, needs, and definition of success? Start with a personal audit. Know your finances, obligations, and what fulfillment means to you. If you're considering leaving, focus on what you're running toward, not just from. Sometimes, a better corporate role or new boundaries is the answer, not quitting. The key is conscious, informed choice, not drifting by default. Stories like Shani's and Cindy's show alternatives are possible. Stability and structure are valid too. In 2025, a worth-it career is one you choose deliberately.